And hello, everybody, and welcome to Ansonia Middle School. My name is Mark Bixler. We're certainly glad to be with you. This video being produced by M. Bixler Video Productions. It's cross-county conference basketball. We are just about ready to get underway. We'll get to the starting lineups momentarily. We are underway. The Tigers do control the tip. Let's quickly run down the starting lineup. First for the Tri-Village Patriots, as David Beckman nails that from the free throw line, giving the Tigers a 2-0 lead. Starting lineup for the Patriots: number 11, Jeremy Flatter. 13 is Kirby Wilcox. Number 20, Derek Flatter. 32, Ben Clemens. And number 40 is Jeff Overfield. Overfield, the baseline jumper after the miss. Could not get it to go. With 7:25 remaining, the Tigers with it. Bargy drives baseline. We'll get to the Tigers starting lineup here momentarily. Nearly a turnover, but Riemann chases it down. Hatter left that short. Loose ball, and it's still a loose ball. Finally a jump ball, and it will be Patriot ball. Let's run down the starting lineup for the host Tigers. 20 is Jim Hatter. 22, Ron Bargy. 32, David Beckman. 40 is Jack Hatter. And number 42, David Riemann. With the ball out top, that's Derek Flatter. Right side, it goes to Jeremy Flatter. Flatter now with it is Overfield. Cross court it goes. Wilcox drives into the lane. But before he can put the shot up, 3 seconds called against the Patriots. And the turnover gives it back to Ansonia. 6:50 remaining. Bargy takes it right side. In the middle, Beckman. Beckman gets the lay-in. And Ansonia with a 4-0 lead here tonight. Derek Flatter looks to drive down the lane. Cut off. Gives it out to Clemens. Wilcox from the right elbow of the free throw line nails it. And that cuts the lead in half. It's 4-2. Jack Hatter works it. Gives it to Jim. Riemann quickly down to Beckman. Beckman spins, pulls up. It is blocked. Jump ball. It'll go to the Tigers. Kirby Wilcox. Back block. So 6:20, Jack Hatter will put it in play. Give it to Beckman on the baseline. Drives in the lane. Pumps, goes up with it. It is tipped and it is off of Jack Hatter. It will be Tri-Village ball. Nice play by Wilcox. Derek Flatter across midcourt, right at center court, at the top of the key. Left side it goes to Jeremy Flatter. With it now at the top. Wilcox, right side, out near the top of the key. Clemens gives it to Overfield. Derek Wilcox drives into the lane. Gives it to Jeremy Flatter. Overfield looks to drive baseline, and Beckman is called for the hold. 5:46 remains here in the opening quarter. Common foul. Clemens will put the ball in play underneath their own basket. 4-2, 5:46 remains. Give us to Derek Flatter. Out top it goes to Overfield. Left side it goes Clemens. Clemens pulls up the baseline jumper. Cannot get it. Loose ball. Beckman chases it down. It's Jim Hatter that comes up with it. He lays it up, and he is fouled by Derek Flatter. Let's check and see. He should get a pair. And indeed will. Jim Hatter goes to the free throw line, getting 2. Still a 4-2 ball game. Checking into the game is Aaron Flatter. Jim Hatter's free throw is good. The first, he gets another. 5-2, Ansonia leading Tri-Village. Second free throw is on the way, and it's good as well. The lead is 4, 6-2 Tigers. They lead the Patriots here tonight. Inside is Wilcox. It rolls right across the front of the rim. Ansonia stands at 6-12. They still have 1 game left. This will wrap it up for the Patriots. 3-point goal by Bargy does not go. Overfield with the rebound. Clemens brings it right side. Derek Flatter with it on the wing. Tries to go baseline. Cut off by Bargy. Clemens gives it to Aaron Flatter. Wilcox takes the pass. It is blocked by Riemann. Haddard saves it inside to Beckman. Beckman gives it to Bargy. Bargy up the right side. Pulls up right wing. Gives it inside. Beckman, the power move up off the glass, 2. Ansonia by 6. 8-2. Eric Flatter gives it to Clemens, and that is off of Aaron Flatter. It'll go to the Tigers. 4:37 remaining here, opening quarter of play. Jack Haddard will put it in play for Ansonia. The steal, Wilcox, Haddard. The basket counts. Haddard with the foul. Eight to 4. Wilcox, or check that. Flatter, Derek Flatter with the basket. Bargy. Haddard. Gives it to other Jim Haddard. Beckman out to Bargy. Jack Haddard can't get it. Jim Haddard the follow. Good. 10-5. Ansonia leading this. Eric Flatter cut off, driving down the lane. Aaron Flatter gives it to Overfield. Left baseline. Aaron Flatter gives it to Wilcox. Wilcox gives it to Clemens. Overfield from the free throw line. That spins out. Wilcox with the rebound. Baseline gives it to Derek Flatter. Flatter pulls up for the wing jumper. Will not go. Beckman grabs the rebound. Bargy, left side wing. Looks to go baseline. Tries to lob it inside. It was tipped up. Loose ball, and it is Aaron Flatter that comes out with it. Ahead to Wilcox. Off the glass. Good. 10-7. Tri-Village pulls to within 3. Haddard gets the inbounds pass to Bargy. Bargy back to Haddard. Jim Haddard with it. Gives it up to Beckman. Beckman. Jim Haddard. Bargy to Jim Haddard. Bargy, and we're going to have 3 seconds called against Ansonia. 3:06 remaining here, opening quarter of play. 10-7, Tigers leading this by 3. Eric Flatter works it across midcourt. The Tigers in a man-to-man. Aaron Flatter with it right wing. It goes Derek Flatter out top, left side, and now we're going to have a foul. A common foul. It's going to be on Ansonia. Let's check and see. I believe it's Riemann. Even Riemann picking up the foul. It's the 3rd team foul. Riemann, that is his first. Clemens will put the ball in play to Wilcox. The baseline jumper, good. Nothing but net. Tri-Village pulls to within a point. 10-9. Jack Haddard with the travel. .247 remains, 10-9, Ansonia by a single point. Derek Flatter looks to drive down the lane, left side, but brings it back out. Loose ball, that's Clemens that comes up with it. Underneath it goes in the ball game. That is Matt Skidmore. He could not get it to go, and the Tigers have it. Bargy gives it ahead to Jack Haddard. Haddard lays it off the glass, good. The lead is back to 3, 12-9 as we approach the 2:20 mark here tonight. Opening quarter of play. Flatter gives it to Aaron Flatter. Right side it goes Wilcox in the lane. Pulls up, in and out. Beckman the rebound for the Tigers. Bargy quickly up the left side. Top of the key. Right side it goes to Jim Haddard inside. Beckman has it tipped away. Aaron Flatter comes up with it. Drives down the lane. Pulls up. Puts up the jumper off the glass for 2. Under 2 minutes. Jim Haddard gives it to Jack Haddard. Bargy with it, gives it to Haddard. Haddard passes it to Jim Haddard. Inside it goes to Beckman. Beckman to Jim Haddard for 3, and that is strong. Ron Bargy, the rebound, could not get it to go. Flatter to Derek Platter, and the blocking foul against Jim Haddert. Common foul, so Tri-Village will put it in play. Ben Clemens will get the honors with 1:28 remaining. That is Haddert's first. Steve Beisner checking into the ball game for the Tigers, replacing Jim Haddert. Wilcox off the glass, and Tri-Village with the lead at 13-12. Beisner, and he is fouled. Let's check and see. I believe it's going to be on Aaron Platter. And indeed, that is who the foul is on. 1:17 remaining. Joe Stevens checking in for Kirby Wilcox. Tri-Village by a point, 13-12. Bargy across midcourt. The Patriots appears to be in a man-to-man. Bargy gives it to Beisner for three, and that is nothing but net. 15-13. Tigers back in front by a deuce. Platter gives it underneath. Stevens, the reverse, left it strong. He thought he was going to get hammered, but did not. Riemann gives it to Bargy. Stops right at the free throw line. Could not get it. Riemann battling for it, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Ansonia ball. 41.9 seconds remains. Opening quarter of play. Ansonia by 2 points, as we said, 15-13. Jack Haddert will put it in play. The give is to Riemann. The baseline jumper does not go. The rebound is to Skidmore. Derek Platter quickly tries to drive down the lane. And the bump. Let's check and see. Is it going to go on David Cox or Bargy? Could have went on either one. It goes on Bargy, and that is his second. His first, rather. Well, the Tigers by 2 as Derek Platter takes the inbounds pass. The give is to Skidmore. Clemens pulls up right elbow of the free throw line. Cannot get it to go, and Skidmore is going to be called for the foul. That's just the third team foul, so Ansonia will put it in play in the backcourt. Jack Haddert will put it in play to Bargy. Bargy quickly up the left side. Lobs it under to Cox. Cox off the glass, and it will not go. Riemann, the putback. He goes up with it, and he's fouled. He will go to the line, getting a pair. 14.8 seconds left. Ansonia Riemann with a chance to add to the Tigers' lead. First by Riemann is on the way, and it's good. 16-13. Ansonia right now by 3. Second is on the way, and it will not go. And it is saved into Skidmore. Derek Platter gives it to Aaron Platter. Drives down the lane. Pulls up the jumper. It will not go. Gets his own rebound. The putback. It rolls through. Count the basket. Tri-Village pulls to within a point at the end of the first quarter. It's Ansonia 16. Tri-Village 15.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Both teams stand at 5-5 in the cross-county conference, well out of the chase for the championship. Tri-Village, though, at 9-10 overall. Ansonia at 6-12. This will wrap it up, as we said, for Tri-Village in the regular season. Wilcox, the right elbow of the free throw line, will not go, and it is out of bounds. It will be Ansonia ball. It was off of Flatter. Ansonia still with one more game. It will play Fort Recovery tomorrow night in a non-conference game. Bargy races up the left side, pulls up on the wing now, takes it baseline, cut off, gives it to Cox. Cox out top, and he's called for traveling. Beisner, that gives it back, he knew it. That gives it back to Tri-Village. 7:33, Flatter takes the inbounds pass, drives down the lane, and Bargy is called for the block. Bargy saying he hooked him, and he does have a point. But the official not calling that. Missed by Flatter. Beisner the rebound. Bargy lost it, but he's going to be called for a double dribble. Took an awful high bounce instead of picking it up. Dribbled it again, and thus double dribble. Flatter will put the ball in play. Aaron Flatter. Justin Bates checks in for the Patriots. With it, though, is Derek Flatter as he gets it across midcourt, right side. Overfield. Does it, and that is thrown away, intended for Wilcox. Just a bit high for Wilcox. Well, we played nearly a minute here in the second quarter. Still a 16-15 ball game. Freeman gives it to Beisner. Beisner drives down the lane. Out top it goes, and it's intended for Haddard, but Bates lays it off the glass, and Tri-Village has retaken the lead at 17-16. Bargy works it across midcourt. Hounded by Flatter. Intended for Cox. It's intercepted by Overfield and then picked off by Jack Haddard. Bargy gives it to Riemann. Riemann in the middle, goes up with it, left it short. Beisner the rebound, the put back. It will not go, but he's going to go to the line. He'll get a pair. Bates picking up that foul. That is the fifth team foul against the Patriots. Steve Beisner at the free throw line, getting two. This free throw rattles around and finally drops, tying it at 17, 6:24. As what remains here in this second quarter. Beisner's second free throw is also good, and checking into the ball game is Jim Haddard replacing Beisner. That gives Ansonia the lead once again at 18-17. Flatter will work it across midcourt. The right side top. Gives it to Wilcox. Wilcox pulls up, and it is blocked by Riemann. Derek Flatter in the lane, and he's called for traveling. Well, that turnover gives it back to Ansonia with 6:10 remaining in the second quarter. 18-17. Tigers by a point. Jack Haddard gives it to Bargy in the far corner. Bargy gets it across midcourt. Left elbow, the free throw line inside Beckman, the half hook. It's good, and Ansonia back up by 3, 20-17. Platter gets it across midcourt. Top of the key, right side it goes to Aaron Platter. Platter looks to go baseline. Nice give and go, and a blocking foul against Jim Haddard. It's on the floor, but it's not going to matter because the 1-and-1 is in effect. Matt Skidmore checking back into the game. He replaces Jeff Overfield. Wilcox going to the line, getting the 1 and bonus. .5:45 remaining here tonight, second quarter. It's a 20-17 lead for the Tigers. However, Wilcox trims that to 2 and now has a chance to cut it even more to 1. His second free throw is good as well. It's a 2019 ball game as Jack Haddard puts it in play to Beisner. Bargy takes the pass from Beisner, races up the left side on the wing. Beisner gives it, takes the pass. His shot is good. Ansonia back up by 3. Eric Platter drives down the lane. Wilcox with it, powers it up. It will not go. It's tapped out. Bargy comes up with it, dribbles through, and the pass from Beisner to Jack Haddard is intercepted. Well, we trade turnovers. Platter trying to get it down to a low post player. It's intercepted. Bargy brings it up the right side. That slows it down. Jack Haddard, a nice power move, cannot get it, and he's going to be called for over the back. Will walk the distance. Richard Klein, the coach of the Tigers, getting on the freshman to use the backboard. That's what it's there for. Don't be afraid to use it. Bates will go to the free throw line. He will get the 1 and bonus at the 8th team foul. 4:48 remains. 22-19 Ansonia. They lead it by 3. Bates trying to trim into this lead and cannot. Loose ball. Beisner saves it into Bargy. Bargy will work it across midcourt. Tigers with a chance to add to their lead. Riemann from the left elbow of the free throw line can't get it. Beisner went crashing in. Platter comes out with it. Aaron Platter gets it across midcourt, drives down the lane, leaves it up, will not go, tapped out, and it is out of bounds off of Riemann. Well, the Patriots maybe got a break there, but Lemons fires, cannot get it, tapped up, and that was Bates that got that, I believe. Bargy drives down the lane. His shot is blocked by Wilcox. Well, they say it was not blocked, and that it hit off the backboard. I'm not sure I agree with that one, but a 20-second timeout taken by the Patriots. 22-21 Ansonia, 4:12 remaining. The official saw something different than what I saw, but he was a little closer than I am. My name is Mark Bixler. We're certainly glad to be with you here tonight from Ansonia Middle School, the site of Ansonia basketball games, Ansonia high school basketball games. Clemens will put it in play. Aaron Platter will work it across midcourt. Right side. Clemens, out top it goes to Platter. Skidmore with it, left side top. Tri-Village again a chance to take the lead. Wilcox lost the ball. Beckman comes up with it. He'll pull it up and give it to Bargy. They'll set up the offense. Bargy takes it left side to Beisner. Brian McEldowney in the game, cannot get it to go. Beckman, the rebound, the putback, it's good. Ansonia back up by 3 as we approach the 3.5-minute mark. It's 24-21 Ansonia. Clemens inside to Wilcox, the little hook. Beckman the rebound, Skidmore the foul. Well, checking back into the ball game, or I should say checking into the game, or back in, Joe Stevens. Replacing Skidmore, and with the ball, Brian McEldowney. He'll put it in play with just under 3.5. 3:28 as Bargy takes the inbounds pass, gives it to Riemann. Riemann gets it across midcourt, underneath the Beckman. Beckman has it blocked. Stevens with the block. Wilcox the rebound. Bates pulls up. It is blocked by Riemann at the other end. McEldowney with it. Underneath. It is deflected away. Stevens comes up with it, and Bargy with the block. Jack Haddert will check back into the ballgame, replacing Bargy. That is the 9th team foul. That was Bargy's 3rd. So Jack Haddert checking back into the ballgame. For Tri-Village, it's Ben Clemens, Kirby Wilcox, Derek Flatter, Joe Stevens, Aaron Flatter for the Tigers. As that free throw will not go, it's David Beckman, David Riemann, Brian McEldowney, Steve Beisner, and Jack Haddert. Beisner gives it to Riemann. Riemann to Jack Haddert. Beisner, the jumper, it will not go. McEldowney, the rebound, goes back up with it and gets it to drop. Well, Ansonia leading it by 5 right now. The Tigers lead 26-21. Ben Clemens with it, fires for 3. It will not go. Beckman chases it down, and he's called for traveling. He fell to the ground, and thus the travel. .2:32 remains. Second quarter, Ansonia by 5. Inbounds pass and away from the ball. Let's check and see. It appears it's going to be against Tri-Village. Stevens picking that up, and that is the 7th team foul. So virtually no time off the clock. Walked the length of the court. Jack Haddert at the free throw line. This free throw skips across. Beckman with the rebound, pulls up left wing jumper, left it strong. Clemens with the rebound. Ansonia missing an opportunity to extend the lead to 7. Flatter gives it to Clemens. Left side it goes Derek Flatter. Flatter gives it to Wilcox down the lane. The runner, it will not go. The tap up by Wilcox is good. Back to a 3-point game, 26-23 as we are at the 2-minute mark. Beisner gives it to Haddert. Underneath it goes Beckman. He leaves it short. That is Clemens the rebound. Derek Flatter will get it across midcourt in a hurry. Drives down the lane. Beckman swipes in and gets the steal. McEldowney gives it to Beckman. Beckman left side of the free throw line. Bounces high. Haddert battling for it. Beckman the rebound. The putback left it short. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. It will not go. Again the rebound. And this time the foul. Aaron Flatter. So David Beckman hustling on the boards inside. Draws the foul. And Flatter commits it. That is his 2nd. Checking into the game is Jeremy Flatter back in. Beckman will go to the free throw line, getting the 1-and-1. He was on the floor when that was committed. That does not go. It's tapped out. Loose ball. Beckman chases it down, but he's out of bounds. I'll tell you what, Beckman is all over the floor tonight. 26-23, a minute 27 remaining. Jeremy Platter gives it to Derek Platter. Quickly races down the lane, dishes it to Wilcox. Wilcox cannot get it to go. Stevens gets the rebound. Wilcox underneath and gets the bounce. Well, Tri-Village on a 4-0 run, rather. Beisner gives it to Jack Haddert. Haddert, and it's tipped. Gets it across to McEldowney. McEldowney in the middle. Riemann, the jumper, and banks it through. Ansonia back up by 3, 28-25. Under a minute. We're right at 50 seconds right now. Derek Platter underneath. It's deflected off of Jack Haddert. Tri-Village will put the ball in play under their own basket. 47.3 seconds remains. 28-25 Ansonia. Tri-Village with the ball. Clemens tapped out. Derek Platter chases it down. Inside it goes Wilcox. Wilcox off the glass. It's a 1-point game again. McEldowney gives it to Jack Haddert. Beisner to Haddert. In the middle, Riemann. That's McEldowney with it on the far side. Riemann. Post up. Jack Haddert picks up the loose ball. It was tipped out of Riemann's hands. But Johnny on the spot, Jack Haddert. 30-27. Ansonia leading it by 3. Jeremy Platter. Derek Platter underneath to Wilcox off the glass. They're doing a good job of working it around and finding Wilcox, and with 3.2 seconds remaining, Beisner is called for traveling. Well, for the Patriots, plenty of time right here to get a good look. Tigers packing it in. They get it to Wilcox. Wilcox off the glass, does not get it to go. And Beisner grabs the rebound, and we've played one half with the score. It's a good one. Ansonia 30, Tri-Village 29.
This event brought to you by the Maid-Rite Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent, Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Second half just about ready to get underway. Ansonia with the possession to start the third quarter. They lead it by a point, 30-29, as Ron Bargy gives it to Riemann. Riemann on the right side of the elbow, top. Beckman could not get it. Riemann gives it, or Haddert gives it into Beckman. He could not get it. Still loose ball. Clemens comes up with it. Well, Tri-Village with an opportunity now to retake the lead. Derek Platter, some trouble. Gives it to Overfield. Left side, top. Right side, that's Wilcox at the free throw line now. Gives it to Derek Platter. Platter brings it out, top of the key. Right side it goes. Clemens. To Jeremy Platter, gives it to Derek Platter, drives baseline, goes up with it, and gives Tri-Village a 1-point lead as we start things off here. 31-30. Gives to Beckman. Beckman and the pass behind Riemann. Tri-Village again with it. Clemens. Ansonia in a man-to-man. That's Jeremy Platter with it out top. Right side it goes. Flatter. Inside it goes to Wilcox. Clemens from the left side. The three does not go. Wilcox the rebound. The loose ball gets it off. Cannot get it to drop. And Beckman grabs the rebound for the Tigers. Bargy across at midcourt. Drives down the lane. Puts up the jumper. It's in and out. Overfield the rebound. Derek Flatter pulls up. Drives right side down the lane and whistle. 3 seconds is going to be called against the Patriots. So with 6:22 left, the turnover gives it back to Ansonia. Tri-Village by a point, 31-30. Freeman takes the inbounds pass. Jack Hatter gives it to Bargy. Bargy gives it to Jack Hatter to cross midcourt. Right side top, pulls up, gives it to Bargy. Out between the circles. Bargy takes it left side wing to give us to Jim Hatter. Hatter tries to go inside to Beckman. Beckman has his shot blocked. Jeremy Flatter comes up with a loose ball. Overfield drives baseline. It is short, gets the rebound, and Tri-Village has their biggest lead at 3. Well, they say the first 3 minutes very important and a half. A timeout taken by the Tigers. A full timeouts, 5:47 remaining. Tri-Village with 4 points to start this third quarter. Ansonia yet to score.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Jack Hatter puts the ball in play, gives it to Ron Bargy. Bargy back to Hatter. Jim Hatter gives it to David Cox. Riemann on the far baseline. That's Jim Hatter with it. They'll bring it back out top to Bargy, and they'll set up the offense. Tigers down by 3 right now, 33-30. Jim Hatter looking inside to give us back to Bargy. Right side it goes to Jack Hatter. Back to Bargy. Fires the long range 3. Left it short. Derek Flatter grabs the rebound. Wilcox puts the basket, gets the basket, count it. Tri-Village with the first 6 points of the second half leads it by 5. Wilcox trying to get a 3-point play and does. 36-30. It's a 6-point lead now for the Patriots. Meisner gives the ball to Jim Hatter. Riemann. Ahead it goes to Cox. Underneath. Intended for Bargy. Jim Hatter gives it to Beisner for 3. It rims out. Loose ball. Jim Hatter chases it down. Riemann with it out top. Underneath, that's Hatter. Left it short. The Tigers coming out flat here in the second half. 38-30, and another timeout taken by the Tigers. 4:32. They have went over almost, actually, 3.5 minutes without scoring here in the second half. A 20-second timeout taken by Richard Klein and the Tigers. 38-30. Tri-Village leading this. .432 remaining. Tri-Village on a 9-0 run to start this second half. Beisner. A steal, flatter. It is blocked by Beisner. And it'll be Tri-Village ball. Well, the Tigers not able to do anything right here as we start the second half. 3-point goal by Clemens wouldn't go, and that is Overfield with a putback. And the lead is 10. Haddard, and the reach in, Flatter, Jeremy Flatter whistled for that. Both teams now having committed one foul. That is Flatter's first. 4 minutes remaining. Ansonia yet to score here in the second half. We are in the third quarter. The give is to Cox. Cox cannot get it. Beisner down the lane, and it rattles out, in and out. This Richard Klein is beginning to think, I'm sure there's a lid on that basket. Derek Flatter driving down the lane, and the foul. He will get two. Haddard picking up his third foul. The team's second. Jack Haddard picking that foul up. Ansonia unable to do anything right here in the second half. They have been outscored 12-0. Flatter nails both free throws, and the lead is 12. Jack Haddard gives the ball to Beisner. Jim Haddard with the ball, gives it to Jack Haddard. Haddard with it out top to give it to Beisner. Wilcox is going to be whistled for that foul. The pass into Cox. Common foul, only the team's second. Jack Haddard will put it in play under the Tiger basket. David Cox, the inbounds pass. Riemann from the left elbow of the free throw line. It won't go. Haddard saves it back into David Cox. Cox gives it to Beisner. And 3 seconds is called. Turnover gives it to Tri-Village with 3 minutes. Ansonia has went 5 minutes as that shot is blocked. Wilcox, Overfield shot is blocked as well, and Beisner falls down. Riemann picks it up, gives it to Jim Haddard rather. Beisner gives it to Cox. Cox spins, and he is fouled by Overfield. We have 2:45 remaining here as Ron Bargy checking back in, replacing David Cox. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, and Ansonia having been outscored 12-0, and that ends right there. The Tigers Riemann makes it a 42-32 ball game. Jeremy Flatter gives the ball to Bates. Wilcox could not get it. Tigers with it, a chance to hold within 10. Bargy, the jumper from the right wing, and it rattles off, will not go, and Beisner is going to be called for over the back. That is his first. 2:13 remaining. It's Tri-Village has outscored the Tigers here in this third quarter, 13-2. Taking a 1-point deficit and made it a 10-point lead. Wilcox underneath, and it rattles off. Overfield tried to get the rebound, and Jack Haddard with the rebound. Bargy, top of the key now, right side, the free throw line. Inside it goes. Bargy, or rather Haddard, falls down, and finally a jump ball, and that will be Tri-Village ball. A minute 46 remaining. Ansonia needing to put together a run. They are down by 10. This is a Tiger squad that can strike quickly, just as Tri-Village is. Ball is tipped. Jeremy Flatter. The Tigers missed an opportunity to trap Flatter, but they had several players out there. Overfield gets the ball, and it's tipped. Beisner comes up with a steal intended for Wilcox, and the foul is against Wilcox. A minute 18 remains. Steve Beisner will be at the free throw line, getting the 2 free throws. A chance to trim into this lead. First is on the way. It's good. 42-33. Well, it was 42-30. Ansonia now with a 3-point run themselves. Second is also good. So the last 4 points have been scored by the Tigers. After Tri-Village scoring the first 13 of the third quarter. Ansonia now with 4 of their own. That rattles in and through. Skidmore with the basket. Jack Haddard gives the ball to Bargy. Back to Jack Haddard. Right side it goes to Jim Haddard. Freeman. Jack Haddard to Jim Haddard. Jack Haddard gives the ball. Bargy with it, left side top, right side it goes to Jack Haddard. Now Bargy. Freeman from the right side of the free throw line, bounces around, gets the putback, would not go. Jack Haddard grabs it, and he is fouled by Flatter. That is Aaron Flatter picking that up. 33.6 seconds remaining. It's a 10-point lead for the Patriots. McEldowney in, checking in, replacing Bargy, and I'm sure Mr. Klein's thinking is, I don't want him to pick up a cheap foul. Right side it goes Beisner. Beisner gives it out top, McEldowney. Under 20 seconds, Jim Haddard with it. Boy, I tell you what, a 3 right here would be huge. Jim Haddard taking it. Bounces high, does not get it. Clemens with the rebound. Under 10 seconds, Derek Flatter braces up. Now looks to drive, gives it off to Clemens for 3. Got it! Well, a 3-pointer, but by the other team, huge as time runs out. Tri-Village leading it now by 13 points, 47-34.
This event brought to you by the Maid-Rite Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Well, it'll be Ansonia possession as we start this fourth quarter. Well, we talked how huge it was if Ansonia hit a three, but that was a 6-point swing because it went from a possible 7-point game to a 13-point game. Jack Haddard. Ansonia needs a big run right here. Beisner gets the ball inside. He's fouled. It's before the shot. He got the basket. But common foul, so the Tigers will put it in play underneath their own basket. Trailing 47-34, 7:48 remaining. That foul against Clemens, his first. Inbounds pass, Riemann gets the basket. We need things like that to happen, to get back into it. Well, a bump, Jack Haddard, I believe, is going to be called for that. And that is his fourth. David Beckman getting ready to check back in for Jack Haddard. 7:37 is when that comes. Clemens will put the ball in play. Far side. Eric Platter gives the ball to Clemens. Clemens inside. They try to get it to Skidmore, but it's tipped away. Tigers come out with it, a chance to trim into this lead. Jim Haddard has it out top between the circles, brings it right side, drives down the lane, tries to get it inside Clemens, and the foul is going to be called on Beckman. Gives it back to Tri-Village. 47-36. The Patriots leading it by 11 as we approach the 7-minute mark. Eric Platter gives the ball to Clemens. Inside it goes Aaron Platter. Overfield drives baseline. It is blocked. Kirby Wilcox checking back in for Skidmore. 7:05 remains. 47-36. Tri-Village. Clemens. Pass goes to Platter. Clemens could not get it. Beisner with the rebound. Beisner gets the ball to Bargy. Bargy races up right side. Pulls up, gets it into Beckman. Beckman turns, gets the basket. Count it. A 3-point play. A possibility of that. Beckman will go to the line with the chance for a 3-point play. He has to convert this free throw, though. Beckman, the free throw is on the way. It's good. 47-39. It's back to an 8-point ball game. Aaron Platter gives the ball to Derek Platter inside to Wilcox. It is partially tipped. Loose ball. Beisner chases it down, gives the ball to Beckman. Tri-Village fans wanting traveling, but Beisner did a good job of keeping his feet. Platter with the reach in, and going to the line will be Bargy with the one in bonus. Tri-Village fans not real happy with that call, but from this broadcaster's standpoint, a good call. 47-39, 6:24 remains. Tri-Village by 8.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, R.B. Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Ron Bargy at the free throw line for the Tigers. They are down by 8, 47-39. The first, it will not go. Beckman the rebound. The putback, it is off of Tri-Village. So the Tigers crashing the offensive boards, getting the rebound. Beisner will put it in play for Ansonia. Beckman has his shot blocked. Wilcox grabs the rebound. Ansonia missed opportunity right there. They had a chance to trim into this even more as Stevens, check that, Clemens with the basket. Back to a 10-point ball game. A 4-point swing right there because stop and consider Bargy was at the free throw line and could not convert on the front end. Pulls up, leaves that strong, and the jump ball, it will be Tri-Village ball. Derek Platter works it across midcourt. The Patriots a chance to extend their lead from 10. Wilcox in the lane. The jumper will not go, and the rebound. The foul on the rebound. Let's check and see. Goes against Riemann. Still a common foul, so Tri-Village will put it in play under their own basket. 5:28 remains. Pass goes to Derek Platter, overfield out top. That's Clemens underneath to Aaron Platter. He gets the basket. The lead is 12. Beisner, the inbounds pass to Jim Haddert. Back to Beisner now. Haddert with it to Beisner. Beisner gets the ball to Bargy. Bargy underneath to Beckman on the baseline. Brings it back out. Jim Haddert fires for three. It's in and out. Beckman the rebound. The putback is good. 51-49. Well, one thing that's really hurting the Tigers, ineffectiveness from three-point land tonight. Overfield on the baseline gives the ball to Platter. Aaron Platter to Derek Platter. Approaching 4.5 minutes left here in this final quarter. Tri-Village leading it by 10. Underneath it goes to Clemens. Clemens fires it up, left it short. Beckman tips the ball to Beisner. Quickly ahead it goes to Bargy. Bargy pulls up off the glass. Good. The lead is 8. 51-43. Quickly down court. Wilcox with the basket. It's back to a 10-point game. The Tigers got burned that time. Beisner gets the ball to Jim Haddert. Beckman gives the ball to Bargy. Bargy pulls up for three. He's got it. And a timeout taken by Ansonia with 3:56 remaining. It's a 7-point game. A 20-second timeout, 53-46. Tigers crawl back to within 7, as we said. My name's Mark Bixler. We're certainly glad to be with you here tonight. Well, we just talked about the ineffectiveness of Ansonia's three-point shooting tonight. And Ron Bargy nails a three. Brings them back to within 7. .356 remains. Clemens puts the ball in play to Derek Flatter. Clemens with it again. The Tigers applying full court pressure. Aaron Flatter gets the ball to underneath as Wilcox, the Patriots beat the press. And the lead is 9. Bargy with the ball out top. Gives the ball to Jack Haddard. Haddard leaves it short. Loose ball, it's out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. 3:26 remaining. A three here would narrow it to 6. Bargy from the left side, left it short. Jack Haddard, the putback. It's good. It's a 7-point game, 55-48. Well, we said the Tigers very explosive. Flatter nearly lost the ball. Aaron Flatter, Derek Flatter looks to drive down the lane, dishes it off to Wilcox. And I tell you what, that penetration by the guard is killing Ansonia. Bargy lays it in for 2. 57-50. Quickly ahead to Overfield. It is blocked. Beckman with the block, but Overfield will go to the free throw line, getting 2. That is Beckman's 3rd team foul and also the 7th, so both teams now in the bonus. .248 remains, 57-50 Tri-Village. Jim Haddard getting ready to check back in. Overfield's first banks it through. Well, it wasn't pretty, but nonetheless, just as effective. The lead is 8. Overfield trying to extend it. Second is on the way, will not go. Riemann the rebound. Bargy drives down the lane, lays it up. Good, count the basket. Bargy's going to go to the line, getting an opportunity for a three-point play. The Tigers crawling back in this. 58-52, 2:41 remaining. A 20-second timeout taken by Tri-Village. Ron Bargy will be at the free throw line. A chance for a three-point play when play resumes. Tri-Village started the second half with a 13-0 run. They took a 42-30 lead. In fact, led by 13 at the intermission, 47-34. Right now, Ansonia with a chance to make it a 5-point game. 58-52 right now with 2:41 remaining. Bargy, it's good. 5 points separate Ansonia and Tri-Village. The lead, Tri-Village. Derek Flatter across midcourt. The Tigers applying man-to-man pressure. Aaron Flatter gives the ball to Derek Flatter. Right side on the wing. Out top it goes to Aaron Flatter. That's Overfield. Overfield, top of the key. Wilcox, right side. At the top. At the free throw line. That's Clemens with it. Right side top. Flatter with it. Left side top now. And the foul goes against Bargy, and I believe that is his fourth. Check that, it's his fifth. Richard Klein taking a full 30 seconds. Jack Hatter will replace Bargy. Aaron Flatter will go to the free throw line with 2:07 remaining. Tri-Village by 5 right now, 58-53, just the 19th foul, so Flatter getting the one in bonus. Cannot get it to go. The rebound is to Overfield. Tri-Village with it. A big rebound. And the three-point goal by Clemens makes it an 8-point game. Beisner gets it inside. Beckman cannot get it. The putback is good. 61-55, back to a 6-point game, approaching a minute and a half. Derek Flatter with the ball. Flatter gives it to Aaron Flatter. Derek Flatter with it out top. Left side it goes to Overfield. Under a minute and a half right now. Wilcox with it. Out top near the top of the key. Flatter with it left side top. Flatter gives it to Clemens. Clemens with it right side top. Beisner closely on him. Derek Flatter gives it right side to Overfield. A minute 12 remaining. Overfield back at the free throw line. Minute 12 remains, 61-55, Tri-Village by 6. Overfield eyes the basket, lets it fly. It will not go. Beckman with the rebound. Quickly ahead it goes to Beisner. Beisner lays it up, will not go. Beckman, the putback, will not go. Tapped up. I think that was Jack Haddert. 61-57, 4-point lead under a minute. Clemens to Wilcox. Aaron Flatter drives down the lane, brings it back out. Clemens with it, and it's almost a steal, but Wilcox comes up with it. Underneath, Overfield, and he is going to go to the line. He will get a pair. 34.4 seconds remaining. That was on Jim Haddert. That is his third. Jeff Overfield at the free throw line. He's getting a pair, the double bonus in effect. That's the 10th team foul against Ansonia. He gets the first. Big free throw. This equally as big because it extends it to the full two-possession game. It would make it a 6-point game. He cannot get it. Beckman with the rebound. That means it's a 5-point game, still a two-possession game. Haddert fires for three, banks it through, and the Tigers get a timeout with 24.6 seconds remaining. 62-60. A full timeout taken. Oh my.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Well, we've got a good one here. 62-60, 24.6 seconds remaining. Tri-Village will have the ball. They take it, put it in play under the Tiger basket. The long pass down to Flatter, and he steps on the line. .8 seconds remaining. It's a 2-point game. A three-pointer would win it. The Patriots take a timeout. .62-60. Tri-Village by a basket.
This event brought to you by the Made Right Sandwich Shop at 125 North Broadway in Greenville. The Ansonia Lumber Company, 300 South Main Street in Ansonia. Greenville National Bank in Greenville, Ansonia, Gettysburg, Arcanum, and Bradford. Cox Insurance Agency, RB Cox Agency in Ansonia, Vinoy Cox Insurance Agency in Greenville. Homestretch Sportswear in St. Henry and Wapakoneta. By Montage Cafe on South Broadway in Greenville. Oliver Funeral Home, Greenville's only locally owned funeral home. McCabe Painting Incorporated, professional service with guaranteed satisfaction. By Osgood State Bank, with locations in Osgood, Fort Laramie, Chickasaw, and Lakeview. Family Health of Darke County, located in Greenville, Versailles, Arcanum, and New Madison. By State Farm Insurance, your local agent Jim Gable, East Main Street in Greenville. And by Bixler Video Productions. For more information on underwriting, contact us.
Well, I thought Aaron Flatter had chased it down, but he, in doing so, stepped on the line. They didn't need to lead him quite that much. Beisner picks it up. We are under 20 seconds. Beisner gives it to Jack Haddard. Jim Haddard for the win. Will not go. Jack Haddard, the rebound, puts it up and got it. We're tied at 62. Under 10 seconds. Down court. Overfield drives baseline. He's fouled with 5.6 seconds remaining. Well, if he gets one, that would give him the lead. But, folks, I tell you what, 5.4 seconds, that's an eternity. A couple times this year we have done games where there's been right about this amount of time. And the team not shooting, got the rebound, got the ball down court, and got the basket. Can't get the first. Overfield gets another opportunity right here. Eyes it, lets it fly. He got it. It's a 1-point lead. Beisner to the corner. Haddard cannot get it. Tri-Village wins it. Tri-Village has hung on for the win. They defeat the Tigers here, 63-62 in a thriller. Well, the hero tonight, Jeff Overfield, missed the first free throw, but redeemed himself, getting the second. And Tri-Village hangs on. Jack Haddard having a shot blocked at the buzzer. The final score, Tri-Village 63, Ansonia 62. For M. Bixler Video Productions, I'm Mark Bixler saying so long, everybody.